Round 1, Eastern Conference, the NBA playoffs. The Knicks enter the postseason with the best record in the conference, but now the stakes are higher. Will their dominance be tested as they go up against the Pacers? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
It's time to kick off the postseason. Round 1, Game 1 of the Eastern Conference playoffs. And now Indiana's starting group. They've got D'Angelo Russell, and it's Valentine in at the 2. And for the Knicks, Miles Turner out there with Flag. Then there's Dillingham.
Round 1, Eastern Conference, the NBA playoffs. The New York Knicks enter the postseason with the best record in the conference, but now the stakes are higher. Will their dominance be tested as they go up against the Pacers? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for... Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. We've got D'Angelo Russell. Also, Valentine out there. And it's Riley in at the 3 slot. And for New York, Miles Turner out there with Flag. Then there's Bailey. Then it's Cheeks. And it's Dillingham in at the shooting guard position. Take a look at New York. They are clearly the favored team in this series, and I guarantee they got their sights set on a bigger prize than just getting through this round.
That can be dangerous, though. It's fine to focus on an overall goal, but a team can't get caught looking past any opponent in the playoffs, taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And, you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
He takes it in, and slam dunk by Cheeks.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Russell against Cheeks. Outside, Russell. Pass to Valentine. No good with the triple. Cheeks from outside. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Orchestrating the offense like a vet. D'Angelo getting everybody involved.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now, here's Cheeks. Tight defense on him. It's rebounded by Indiana.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here is Russell. Pass to Riley. Now, here's Valentine. And Turner with the block.
Gonna need a... We'll miss those from time to time, but it doesn't happen often.
Russell from long range. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Now, here's Cheeks. Over Russell. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
To the left side wing. And here is Valentine. Pass to Meeks. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Cooper Flag.
really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
I mean, he's checked in for the Knicks. James comes in for Dillingham.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Meeks can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Meeks with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Here's Murray Boyle. And it's sent back by Turner. Here's Cheeks. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now here's Valentine. Hasn't made one yet. Indiana again missing.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Here's Bailey, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Russell dishes to Valentine. The tray. Indiana again missing. Pass to Bailey. And finished off by Bailey.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And so in the game for the Pacers, D'Angelo Russell out there with Valentine. And there's Riley, and it's Meeks in at center. Right wing. Indiana moving it around. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Cheeks outside. We've got 1:18 left in the first half. Craig passes to Flutter. Basket counts. And the Knicks lead by 4.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backcourt.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
And slick dish there in the pick and roll. Russell showing his elite feel for the game.
New York's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Cheeks the pass to Craig, and finished off by Craig.
And look at that work inside. Recognized the mismatch and took advantage.
There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. Now here's Valentine. He's covered closely. Here's Russell, and it's denied.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Cheeks from outside. The Pacers pull it in. Murray Boyles has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Russell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Cheeks with it, and there's the drive. He gets that one. Cheeks has got 6 points.
Really textbook use of the dribble. Getting inside to get his work done.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New York ahead, up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Chucking up all those threes is clearly not working for them. They need to balance their attack. Yeah, you want to put your players in a position to succeed, and I don't see that in the first half.
And looking at where the Knicks...
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. And here are the Knicks now. 4-point game. Flag is out there with Turner. Then it's Cheeks. Then there's Bailey. And it's Dillingham in at the shooting guard. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Russell against Cheeks. Russell left side. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 9.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
And slam dunk by Cheeks.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
The drive by Russell. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And here's a timeout now from Jeff Hornacek. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Pacers with possession here. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Riley. Jacks up a 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Knicks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And the basket by Bailey.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Russell kicks to Meeks. And it's blocked.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
And slam dunk by Cheeks.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Pass to Riley. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Back to Valentine. And he gets the bucket. Valentine's got his first basket of the night.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Russell. Count that one. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
You like what you have there. Russell crafty with the dribble.
Here's Cheeks. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cheeks has got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Murray Boyle. And a miss there on the triple.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Russell.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Cheeks from outside. And it's Meeks with the rebound. Meeks got his 5th rebound in this one. From downtown, and it's Flag with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And finished off by Bailey.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming. At the end of an alley-oop.
Boy, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Puts up a three. Riley can't hit. The Knicks leading by 13. Here's Cheeks. And slam dunk by Cheeks.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And so it's the New York Knicks. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, the
The first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The New York Knicks come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Pacers. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
We are set to bring you the action as round 1 of the Eastern Conference. Here we go. And it's the Pacers to start out. A look at Indiana's starting group. They've got D'Angelo Russell, and it's Murray Boyles in at the power forward position. To the left wing. Here's Riley. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Bailey. The rebound by Turner.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
They swipe it. And now Indiana on the fast break. A nice shot by Murray Boyles.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Cheeks passes to Bailey. Off target with the three. Indiana on offense. Here's Riley. Off target from outside. To the inside. Turner. And the layup falls.
Miles Turner doesn't play bully ball often, folks, but that's a big-time bucket.
For Indiana, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Russell. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Riley. To the paint. And he buries his first look.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
For Indiana, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. The three from Russell. And it's New York with a rebound. And here we go, the Knicks in transition.
Are you serious? That is some power from the point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Some nice passing by Indiana here. Here's Riley. Three-pointer, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now here's Russell. Here's Riley. Pass to Valentine. Here's Murray Boyles. And Indiana misses again.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. A minute 42 left in the first quarter here. Cheeks with the bucket. Cheeks has got 5 now.
Oh, what a dish. Miles Turner showing off the passing skills.
Pacers trail by 3. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Down low. Here's Meeks. It's rebounded by New York.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
To the wing on the left. And here's Bailey for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
A new lineup here for New York. And the Pacers making a change here. And the Pacers. New York leading by 13. And Indiana looking at who they've got. We've got Butler. And it's Coleman in at the 2. Take it away. Here's Marks. No points so far. Pass to Coleman. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Cheeks with the bucket.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Back to Butler. Out to the wing. Into the lane. And it's Butler with the jam.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Here's Fleming. Pass to Bailey. Here's Dermonenko. Here's Cheeks. Give him 8. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bailey. And that one's long. Pacers trail by 14. Here's Marks. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Butler. It's deflected. And here's Bailey for three. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Ball stolen. Here's Cheeks. Oh, okay then. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Now a timeout called by Indiana.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Flags checked in for New York, and a new group getting ready for Indiana. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Riley. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Back to Russell. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
This guy an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Here's Shibwe. Comes up empty down low.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Cheeks. Lets the 3 fly. Russell with the rebound. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. 17-point game. Here's Bailey. Here's Cheeks. Guarded by Russell. Cheeks with the bucket. Cheeks has got 13.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Valentine passes to Russell. Counted from distance.
D'Angelo Russell is not afraid to make some big-time momentum-swinging shots. Nice to see him answer back right there.
Here's Flag. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Pass to Valentine. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by New York. Cheeks has got 5 rebounds in the game. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
New York shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. New York making a switch here. Turner's checked in. The Pacers have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Now here's Russell. He's got 5. Oh, sweet move. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
These are his first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Russell. And so it's the New York Knicks with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Thanks for joining us.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of them.
And looking at where the... And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. So it's the Knicks now. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Cheeks. He's got 13. Flag is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Bailey. Then there's Dillingham. And it's Cheeks in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. Valentine passes to Russell. Here's Meeks. Back to Russell.
This guy's a ship player now. D'Angelo Russell adept at using various speeds to keep defenders off balance.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Bain, he's checked in for Bailey. And he can't hit the second.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Russell, and then Russell with the dunk.
Boy, the speed of Russell can take you aback. This guy's so good at using it to take the defense apart on the drive.
Inside, here's Riley, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Cheeks. 13 points in the game.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. The first one falls. Butler's checked in for Russell. It's both from the stripe.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Pacers trail by 14. Pass to Murray Boyles. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Here's Riley. Here's Valentine. He's got 5. Left side Butler. And he makes it. Butler's got his second bucket of the night.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Cheeks. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Knicks lead by 15.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Pass to Riley. To the middle. It's off his leg. It's being called a kicked ball. Bailey's checked in for New York. Here's Marks. Indiana again missing.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Nice shot by Turner.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Pass to Murray Boyles. This one for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. From the arc. Cheeks can't hit. Outside Butler. Here's Marks. And the 3 off target. It'll count. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
And as we conclude the... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2 games to none now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And time now for our player of the game.
The first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The New York Knicks come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Indiana Pacers. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn in this one. And tonight, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the New York Knicks. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. So the New York starting five. We've got Miles Turner. Dillingham is out there with Cheeks. Then there's Bailey. And it's Flagg in at the foresight. And for the Pacers, they've got Riley. D'Angelo Russell out there with Valentine. And Murray Boyles in at the power forward. You take a look at the Pacers. You know, there's been a large gap between their expectations and their performance. But here at home, this crowd will give them a burst of energy. You can feel it.
And there's nothing quite like a home crowd in the postseason. I'd expect this place to give every ounce of energy to encourage their team tonight.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Dillingham, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Russell against Cheeks. Russell with it. Shot clock at 5. The three from Valentine. The rebound by Turner.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Cheeks. Down low, and Flagg throws it down.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
Good on the three-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Cheeks. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Kept alive. It's stolen by Bailey. Three-pointer. Dillingham with the bucket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Russell against Cheeks. Pass to Valentine. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Russell with a wide open look. Drops in the tray.
Russell does a good job taking whatever the defense avails. He doesn't need to look for other options if he's got a good look.
Here's Cheeks. Here's Flag. Pass to Dillingham. .157 left in the first quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here is Russell. There's the screen. Pass to Meeks. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Bailey. The basket good off the assist from Cheeks. Cheeks has got 3 assists tonight.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And here's a timeout now from Jeff Hornacek. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up.
The Knicks leading by 6. Butler out there with Marks. Then there's Haywood. And it's Sheboy in at center. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. There's the pick to the middle. And he dunks it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And Indiana shooting just 31% in the game. Here's Haywood. It's hauled in by Cheeks. So it's New York now. They lead by 4. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Overall, though, I think they've taken good care of the basketball. That's their first turnover.
Cheeks against Butler. Pass to Marks. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Cheeks against Butler. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
That free throw good from Cheeks. Pacers trail by 5. Pass to Sheboy. Here's O'Connor. Bounce pass, Russell. Now here's Valentine. Defense is right there. Back to Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Baseline try. It's deflected. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Pacers making a switch here. Meeks is checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Flag is checked in for Fleming. Here's Cheeks. To the wing right side. Second chance shot. They double him with Russell. It's deflected. Cheeks against Russell. Another shot. New York missing again.
Operating from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And here's Valentine for 3.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
This one for 3. Bailey misses. Pacers trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Got that one up quick. Valentine's got 6.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
There's a good screen. Here's Cheeks, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Knicks have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. That free throw good from Cheeks. Cheeks hits them both.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Here's Russell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
The Knicks leading by 3. And it's Bailey in the corner for the 3. The basket good off the assist from Cheeks. Cheeks has got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Pass the flag. Back to Cheeks. From the arc. And it's Meeks with the rebound. Meeks got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Yeah, he just couldn't get out of his own way there. I like the aggressiveness, but that's his 2nd foul.
For Indiana, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. That free throw, no good for the Knicks. Bain comes in for Bailey. And James subbed in. And so it's New York bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back right after this.
Some teams say they're going to attack the paint. These guys are just doing it, and you see the result.
I know, that's music to your ears. And
looking at this series for the Indiana. And that is it for halftime.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. New York. And New York looking at who they've got. They've got Flag. Cheeks is out there with Dillingham. Then it's Turner. And it's Bain in at the 3 slot. To the inside. It's deflected. And 2 shots coming, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is...
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Russell against Cheeks. Now, here is Russell. Not a lot of room. Pass to Valentine. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. Yes, it is. For that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spaces.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Butler, he's checked in for the Pacers.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Valentine. They set the pick. No good from outside.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Cheeks' shot is good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to Valentine. No good on the three. The Knicks leading by 17. With his first shot attempt. And again, it's New York.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
And Meeks kicks to Valentine. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Riley. It's good from long range. Riley's got 5 now.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Yep, that one goes.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
To the paint. Here's Meeks. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And so it's New York with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Right back after this break. And now, State Farm, assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, the
The first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The New York Knicks have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched?
And a potential closeout game here tonight. It's 3-0, advancement to round.
Here we go.
And it's the Pacers to start out. And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Flag is out there with Bailey. Then there's Miles Turner. Then there's Dillingham. And it's Cheeks in at the point guard position. Meeks. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Pass to Cheeks. Launches it. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Murray Boyles. From behind the arc. Riley's shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Dillingham, no good. Now here's Russell. Tight defense on him. Pass to Meeks. Back to Russell. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
This guy an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Murray Boyles. And it's Flagg with a rebound.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Really left him alone that time.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Now here's Russell. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Meeks can't get it to go.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
Puts the move on. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Pass to Russell. Over Flagg. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bailey. Here's Valentine. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Meeks. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Turner, a screen on Russell. Here's Cheeks. Gets the 3 ball to go. Cheeks has got 8.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Pass to Meeks. Here's Valentine. Fires the 3. Cheeks pulls it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed it.
Oh!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. A new lineup here for New York. Time. Knicks leading by 8. We've got Butler, and it's Haywood in at the 3. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Pass to Fleming. Here's Cheeks. Butler covering. New York working the ball around now. And here's Bailey for 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Cheeks with the bucket. He's got 10.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Haywood passes to Butler. Five on the clock. From outside, off the mark. Knicks leading by 11. Here's Cheeks. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Marks. Takes the 3. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. For New York, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And Bailey gets it to go.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Marks. And there's the screen to the inside. Here's O'Connor. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Jacks up a 3. Indiana with a rebound.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Down low. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Boy, they'll take that possession. Nice finish in close.
Here's Cheeks. Misses the layup.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've got 1:48 left to play in the half.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Pass to Valentine. Back to Russell. There's a screen. Here's Meeks. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That's a perfect pass by Russell. He really understands where to get his man the ball.
And he lobs it up top. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Here's Russell. There's 53 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Valentine. Here's the 3. Cheeks pulls it in.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. Rebounded by Murray Boyles. Pacers trail by 11. O'Connor, the pass to Valentine. Misses again, now 0 for 3.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Stripped it away. And it's Flagg with a rebound. Flagg's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. Pass to O'Connor with 1 on the clock. And the whistle. On the shot, and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen
the previous play is under review.
Even after the video review,
there's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least
after review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And so it's the New York Knicks. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back after this word.
Thanks for joining. They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game. The Pacers, they're 0 for 3 in the series. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Knicks leading by 11. On the floor. into the third. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Russell. Here's Meeks. Back to Russell.
Well, you love the aggressive.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge.
The previous play, the ruling on the floor
is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Desmond Bane, he's checked in for New York. Free throw is good from Russell.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell is his commitment to work. Though he's played for a couple of teams, this guy brings it every day.
And both free throws good for Russell. Knicks leading by 14. Going inside, and he jams it home with authority.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Riley, good.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
New York has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Now the Pacers on the move. Pushing it up now.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Cheeks can't hit. Pacers trail by 11. 1:43 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Back to Russell. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Pass to Murray Boyles. Now Russell. 6 to shoot. Over to the left wing. Three-pointer off the mark.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Here's Valentine. He's scoreless. Pass to Meeks. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Cheeks. 16 points for him. Here's Turner. Sinks that one from the post. Turner's gotten his first bucket of the night.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Here's Meeks. Pass to Valentine. Back to Russell. No one near him. And Indiana again with the bucket.
In catch-and-shoot situations, you've got to be balanced and in control. Mr. Russell, well done.
Here's Cheeks. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. "19 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Russell. Here's Marks. Off the mark there with a three. To the paint. And Flagg gets it to go on the assist by Bailey. Flagg's got 6.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
And so it's New York with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Defense is setting the tone. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K. They've won it. Next stop, conference semifinals. And they delivered an epic performance, sweeping this best-of-7 series.
That's what you want to do. Get out of the first round as quickly as possible. Now the road gets a little harder.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.